Definitions of mulch and compost for the new organic gardener. Welcome aboard. This is The Art of Prepping. Thanks for joining me. Let's look at some information from The Practical Organic Gardener by Brenda Little. First is the definition of mulch. The verb to mulch means to cover the soil. The purpose is to prevent weed growth and loss of moisture, to protect plants against the extremes of weather and mud, and to ensure a flow of air around plants so that they will not become mildewed. Mulch means material used for mulching. The next definition is going to be for compost. The verb to compost means to make a mixture of organic substances that will rot down and turn into humus, which is essential for the fertility of the soil and for favorable moisture content. Humus is the end result of composting. People quite often refer it as compost, but this can be a bit confusing because humus and compost are not two different things, but different ways of referring to the same one. So let's go ahead and do some examples quickly of materials used for mulch. And that would include the category of organic and inorganic. In the organic category of mulch, we have grass clippings, hay and straw, leaf mold, leaves, pine bark, pine needles, shredded hardwood, wood chips, pecan shells, and ground cover such as ivy or periwinkle. Now, inorganic mulch could include gravel, pebbles, crushed stone, black plastic sheeting or film, and landscape cloth. You could also include ground up rubber tires. Now, examples of compost materials would be under various categories. Under the garden waste, it would include weeds before they go to seed, spent plants, green leaves, dry leaves, bracken, lawn mowing, clips, lawn mowings of pretty much any type. You can bag it and just spread it over the garden. Dried stalks, thin twigs and branches, hay, straw, dead mice and birds. Under the garden waste, we also have anything else that would be natural to your environment in terms of just natural organic products. And so we also have in the kitchen waste category, fruit and vegetable peelings, fruit and vegetables in the whole form, tea leaves, tea bags, coffee grounds, ground nut shells, crushed oyster and mussel shells. Under house waste, we have dog and cat hair, feathers, old wool sweaters and old wool carpets, old cotton garments and sheets, newspapers, old letters and bills, envelopes. Under other, we have sawdust and seaweed, if that pertains to your environment or you have those resources. And lastly, under animal manure, which very few people even have animals anymore, but if you do, you could use cow, horse, sheep, pig, rabbit, goat, chicken, and pigeon for your garden. Hopefully these are good some starting points for the new organic gardener, what it means in a simplified form of mulch and compost. Thanks for joining me.